Ryan, we've heard so much about telling the online story to an advertiser. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, as I travel around the world coaching media salespeople, I hear a very inconsistent message. So as an example, I might go into a media company and each sales rep, say there's 5, each sales rep talks about their web or their mobile or their online story in a very different way. And so you really can't accentuate the positives and remove the negatives. So for example, large companies like Pfizer as an example, you don't get to go and work for them and sell it your way. There's the Pfizer way of selling. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I remember the times I worked for Mercedes, when you're working for a large corporation, they have a set standard of what you get to tell and what not.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't move left and you don't move right. You stay on that storyline.
Exactly. And so where this is really important is really for veteran salespeople, truthfully, because they don't want to talk about the web story or the online story because they're afraid. They just are used to selling print. So what I want to do is show you kind of the components, if you will, of a really good online story. So every story, whether you're Disney or you're Ryan Dorn, every story is going to have a topic that's relatable. So when we talk about our online products, we want that to relate to the advertiser. Obviously, a story has a beginning, middle, and an end.
Sure.
But the ending needs to be great. Now, do you love stories that have a great ending?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so to that, what we want to do is focus in our information on what will get the advertiser excited about our online products. Now, if you were to look at Google Analytics as an example, there's so much data there that most salespeople do exactly what you're doing now.
Yeah.
You look at it and go, wow, there's just so much data. Where do I start?
Exactly.
Okay? And scientists will tell us that most humans can remember 7 pieces of information in their short-term memory. I think that probably scientists are wrong. I've worked with a lot of people. I think it's more like 3 pieces of information. So what I want to do is look at my Google Analytics, and I want to make sure I focus in on basically these 3 components. My unique users, or actually I like to call them my unique readers, to be honest, because I believe readers are readers are readers. There's no need to confuse the advertiser. We have print readers, we have online readers. Okay? Total page views. How many pages is someone looking at when they come and visit our website? And then the third, when we're talking about visitors or readers, how many of them are new each month? Because very often advertisers will think the same people are reading the magazine, the same people are visiting the website, and that's really not accurate. So what you might consider is writing a story something like this. Each month, over 12,000 unique readers visit treemagazine.com. They look at 40,000 pages. 91% of our web readers are new each month. These are new, unique, and qualified readers that could be a new customer for your business. Now, I just want to be clear. I'm not saying this is the perfect story for every single media company that's watching this video. The real message to take away from this is you need to be consistent. Very often, salespeople will make it their own, okay? And there's nothing wrong with variations to the web story, but what you don't want is every sales rep telling a different story. The most important point is you don't want sales reps to not tell the story. So if you help them with this, this is something you would memorize, you would practice, you would rehearse so that it sounds very genuine. And overall, I think you're going to find that if you adopt this philosophy, you're going to have a more consistent story out there in the field.
Ryan, that was super helpful. Thanks a lot for that.